This is the web series for the love of BIM, promoting Barbados, everything Bajan Canadian, and everything Canadian Bajan. Welcome to another episode in the web series for the love of BIM. I am your host, Consul General Sonia Marvel Carter. Today we will be featuring the Barbados Canada Foundation, and this is a charitable organization which was founded circa 2013. I will be having a discussion with 3 of the board members who will be sharing information on the interesting ways that this organization is working on behalf of Barbados here in Canada. But before we get to the feature, you know we have to go to the birthday shoutouts. And today we have 11 people to recognize for their birthdays. We are starting our birthday shoutouts with one of the board members of our feature today, and he is Sylvester, who celebrated last week Saturday on February 27th. And these greetings are coming from his BCF comrades, along with his wife and his St. Andrew family. Next, we move to Simone, who celebrated on March 2nd, and these greetings are coming from Kevin and the entire family circle in Barbados. Next up, we are literally shouting birthday greetings to Cheryl, who is on a sojourn in Barbados and was teasing us with pictures of the white beaches while we were in the white snow here. But hope you had a great birthday, Cheryl. And these greetings are coming from the entire Barbadian diaspora here in Toronto, along with your family and friends, of course. Our next birthday greeting goes to my cousin Kim in Scarborough, who celebrated on March 4th. I know you had a good day, Kimmy. Greetings from your mom, Joan, sister Lisa, your kids, and the entire family circle, both here and in Barbados. Happy birthday goes out to June Bug, and these greetings are coming from Sugar, Elsa, Susan, Sonia, Heather, Colleen. Okay, I'll just say the entire posse. Just too many names to call, along with your family and me, of course. Hope you are having a great weekend, June. Birthday greetings are also going out to Lady Tina in Fort Erie, owner of Southside Bar and Grill, which serves the best wings in Ontario. And these greetings are coming from your dad, Paul, and also your Bajan family circle. Hope you are having a great weekend, Tina. Now we move on to Jessica, another board member of the BCF who celebrates today, March 6th. And Jessica is no stranger to the Barbadian community here in Canada. Happy birthday, Jess, coming from the entire family circle, both here and in Barbados, along with your BCF family. Birthday greetings also go out to another of my cousins, Gina in Ajax, who celebrates on March 9th. And greetings are coming from hubby Dion, daughters Amy and Dana, along with the entire family circle here and in Barbados. Have a blast, cuz. Now, one of the few males for whom birthday greetings are requested, and this is Ambassador Derek James, who is Grenada's Consul General here in Canada. Happy birthday, CG James, and he celebrates on March 10th. Greetings are coming from the entire Caribbean Consular Corps here in Canada. Next, we have greetings to my friend Pat in Barbados. And these greetings are coming from the entire Bartel group of ladies as well as your family circle. Happy birthday, Pat. Hope you have a blast. And last but by no means least, we shout happy birthday to Marilyn Mosley, Barbados's honorary consul in British Columbia, who celebrates on March 11th. Happy birthday, Marilyn, from the entire diaspora in BC, as well as all of us here at the consulate and the High Commission. Wow, lots of birthday shout-outs today. But now we move on to our feature for today and learn about the work of the Barbados Canada Foundation.
You are watching an episode of Fuhdeloveuhbim.
Good evening, Consul General. Thank you very much for inviting us to participate in your web series for the love of BIM. My name is Phil Broom, and I'm newly elected president of the Barbados Canada Foundation. I've got with me Sylvester Hunt, who is also newly elected vice chair. And we have Hugh Graham, also newly elected treasurer of the Barbados Canada Foundation. On February the 16th, the Barbados Canada Foundation board had their meeting. Jessica Carrington was elected as secretary. Penny Walcott continued as the coordinator of the scholarship program. The other board members are Nancy McKinley, Janessa Scantleberry, Christopher Graham Reed, and Ferdinand Gill.
During the discussion, Hugh told us about the mission and other initiatives of the BCF.
The mission of BCF is to help our youth create their future and improve the lives of those in need. Now, we execute that mission by granting post-secondary scholarships to students of Barbadian heritage through the BCF Scholarships Program. In addition, we donate medical equipment and supplies to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Barbados, and we make financial contributions to or donations to other registered Canadian charities, such as the Sick Kids Foundation, specifically for the Sick Kids Caribbean Initiative, and Camp Jamoki, a summer camp for children suffering from sickle cell anemia. We also support other healthcare causes. Now, with regard to membership, anybody can become a member of BCF, whether you're Barbadian or whether you are a Canadian or from any Caribbean island or elsewhere. As long as you support the organization's mission, you can become a member of a BCF. Currently, our membership is comprised largely of persons who are of Barbadian heritage. That represents about 94% of our membership. And 63% of that membership is in the over 60 demographic. This is really, when you look at all the other organizations in the Barbadian community, you will find that that demographic is predominant. And then we've got 32% over 40 and 5% under 30. And I think that reflects what has happened with immigration over time, because we're not getting as many Barbadians who are immigrating to Canada as we've had in the past, who are now the people like myself with the gray hair. And so that's where we stand as far as our membership is concerned. And you know, I'm happy to say that we are attracting some younger people, and Phil and Sylvester will speak to that further.
The board members shared that their funds are raised through 3 activities: the Bring On the Spring event, the golf tournament, and the raffle, but they also engage in direct donation outreach. Then the president gave us some numerical data in terms of their contributions thus far in the areas to which Hugh spoke.
From 2015 to fiscal 2020, we have raised $270,000 to $872 from donations, $17,372 from the Bcf Raffle, Bring On the Spring, and the golf tournament combined for fundraising activities. This allowed us to grant 38 scholarships so far, totaling $115,000, and to donate $103,986 to healthcare initiatives. As a result, we were able to provide the QEH with 8 Doppler ultrasound units, costing around $13,900 And we provided Kids Initiative, Caribbean Initiative, with $65,000, and Camp Jamoki with $16,000. In addition, we donated a total of $9,000 to the Dominica Relief Fund after Hurricane Maria, and Antigua and Barbuda Relief Fund after Hurricane Irma. As well as we also donated to the Olive Blossom of Hope for cancer. We also established fundraising activities, and one of the activities we did was the Bcf Raffle. This is an annual raffle that raises funds for the scholarship program. We are currently running another raffle. The tickets are still available. They're $20 a ticket. First prize is $3,000. Second prize, $1,000. Third prize is $700, and a fourth prize of $500. This draw will be held at the Bring On the Spring event on April 24th. We're looking to sell 1,000 tickets.
We now hear about the Bring On the Spring event.
The first event we had was in 2019. And our guest speaker was Sir Hilary Beckles, Vice Chancellor of the UWI, and it was very interesting and educational. So many people remarked about that. It was a very good event. We also had for entertainment a famous Caribbean comedian, Ricardo Keynes Douglas. This year's Bring On the Spring event, will be virtual and will be held on April 24th, as I said before, from 4 to 7. This year's guest speaker will be Professor Andrew Downs from the UWI, and his topic will be Caribbean integration and Barbados development. Our entertainment will be by our well-known Calypsonian Red Plastic Bag, and we'll have our comedian, Ricardo Keynes Douglas, returning, back by special request. There will also be silent and live auctions, and all of this is for a minimum donation of $60, for which we will provide a tax receipt. The other activity that we had is the golf tournament, BCF Golf Tournament. This is an annual golf tournament that was held in the summer to raise funds for healthcare initiatives. We held 2 golf tournaments so far. I'll now ask Sylvester to talk about the pandemic and how it has changed our organization.
As a fundraising organization, 95% of our efforts were really focused on live events. Bring On the Spring is being mentioned specifically, as well as the golf tournament and the dinner that follows the golf tournament. So when COVID hit in 2020, all of that changed like literally overnight. All board meetings are now via Zoom. Phil just mentioned Beyond the Spring 2021 will be a virtual event. The golf tournament, we have discussed as a board that it probably isn't wise to proceed with the tournament this year because of all the restrictions that still exist at the golf club. So we will hold a funding appeal online, and we hope that that will replace the proceeds that otherwise would have come from the live event. For the first time, our annual scholarship award in 2020 was held virtually, and I should give a shout out to Phil, to Nancy, to Penny, Graham, Janessa, who, and Phil in particular, because he hosted the event at his home. And it was our first foray into a virtual event, and by all reports, it went well. I think just like everyone else, we recognize that the pandemic poses a serious threat to the way we typically would operate. But it also presents some opportunities, and I have identified a couple of those opportunities. So, for example, literally all of our future live events can also have a virtual component. And in thinking about this, we recognize that there's a segment of our supporters who, as they get older, they don't particularly like to be out at night. So if we hold evening events, some of them will choose not to come. So with the advent of all the different platforms we have for video engagement, we will look at how we can involve people who otherwise would have stayed home. So we definitely see that as an opportunity. Another one is cost containment. Typically for our events, if we have speakers coming from Barbados, there's a cost of travel and accommodation. Going forward, we can leverage technology to still have speakers internationally, and we can have question and answer sessions with those presenters via video conference. So that's another opportunity that will also help us to better manage our costs. It's been mentioned that we have the ability as a registered charity to give tax receipts for our donations. And I should mention at this point, I don't think it's been mentioned before, but this organization doesn't have any paid staff. All the work we do is strictly by volunteer. So people can rest assured that when they donate to this organization, apart from the cost of putting on events, all the money goes towards what I call good works. Also, with respect to opportunities, I believe that because of people's, I'm going to say, comfort with technology because of the pandemic, I think they'll be more ready to respond to our appeals for online support.
You are watching an episode of For the Love of BIM.
An event like this one, For the Love of BIM, which is seen by a wide cross-section of people really across the globe. This is very helpful for us. In addition, we depend on fellow Barbadian organizations here in the Greater Toronto area to promote our events and to support our events. Also, I would encourage people to visit our website, www.barbadoscanadafoundation.com, and also to go on our social media sites to stay abreast of what it is that we are doing.
Thank you, Sylvester. But what I want y'all to tell me no, or tell the viewers, how can you get your raffle tickets? You have raffle tickets left. How can people get raffle tickets? And if I'm in Barbados, can I get a raffle ticket?
Actually, outside of Ontario, we're not eligible.
Okay. But where can you get your raffle tickets if you're?
But you can get raffle tickets from any one of our board members. Mm-hmm. Any one of our board members, and we've also extended the tickets to some organizations like the Caribbean Event. Grant Morris, he has tickets as well. Jessica Carrington, you can get hold of Jessica Carrington for tickets. And Hugh, Also, there are some other organizations that we provided. I think the nurses organization.
Yep.
And if we go online, if we go to your website, we can get tickets. If you go to the website as well, can you access tickets from the website?
Not from the website.
No.
But do you have information there of the persons then that you can contact as well? So if somebody were to just go on the website, they will be able to see maybe contact for Jessica Carrington or contact for Hugh or contact for whoever that they could get tickets. Okay.
Yes, on the website we do have who you can contact.
Okay, good.
I should mention, I think it's important to mention that in the West End of the GTA, David Vaughan has also got several tickets. And I mentioned David Vaughan particularly because last year, David Vaughan did a fantastic job in supporting our contribution to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital by actually his organization raising money and donating to that effort. And so, I definitely want to take the opportunity to thank David for the work that he's done and the work he continues to do in assisting us with providing support to the QEH. Mm. Also, Sylvester mentioned about being able to use technology to get speakers from Barbados and so on. It's important to note that we will have a video from the QEH, the executive chairman of the QEH will be providing a video that will speak to the QEH's needs and the role that we play in the system in meeting those needs. Okay. So that's another element. And a big shout out and thank you to Dr. Barbara Treeloff-Dean. Yes. For her support. She happens to be our representative in Barbados, and she is the one you will see in all the pictures making the presentations on our behalf.
I would wish to thank the members of the Barbados Canada Foundation for sharing this very useful information with us. And I encourage you here in Ontario, don't wait, get your raffle tickets ASAP and have an opportunity to win those great monetary prizes. Now, who couldn't do with an extra $3,000? Not to mention that the proceeds are going to a very worthy cause. And you can get all of the information as to how you can secure your raffle tickets at barbadoscanadafoundation.com. Also, while you are on the website, check out all of the great work this charity is doing in providing equipment for the hospital in Barbados, as well as all of the scholarships they award to Barbadian students or students of Barbadian descent. And finally, don't forget to purchase your tickets for the virtual event Bring On the Spring, featuring guest speaker Professor Andrew Downs, as well as entertainment by our own RPB and the comedic stylings of Keynes Douglas. I attended in 2019. The event was superb and Keynes Douglas was hilarious. And as was said before, the proceeds from this event are for a very worthy cause. So don't miss your opportunity not just to have a great evening on April 24th, but to donate to an extremely worthwhile cause. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. So permit me to wish you all a good weekend and continue to be peaceful and reflective during this Lenten season. If you are enjoying this web series, I encourage you to like the videos and click the subscribe button so that you will be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to share the episodes with your friends and family. And remember, let's continue to play our part to stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Stay safe.
have been watching For the Love of BIM.